34 races down, 2 more to go. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003. Howdy, folks. We're in Texas. Time for another Samsung Radio Shack 500, or whatever you want to call it. Oh my goodness, we have the momentum. Holy cow, the points lead is down to just 13 points. It's getting insane, man. It is getting insane. Jeff Gordon versus Jeff Burton. 3 wins against my 11 wins. We're going to the 500-miler at Texas Motor Speedway, and then next week it's Homestead. We have won Rockingham. We have won Texas Motor Speedway. And guess what? We won Martinsville. So 3 out of the last 4 races, Jeff Burton has went to victory lane. We have so much momentum, man. So much momentum. Let's run the normal Sitco colors. Let's go to Texas Motor Speedway again. All right, folks, so we qualified on pole for the Samsung Radio Shack 500, or whatever we want to call it, 500. Oh my goodness, guys. 2 races to go. We're on pole. We have won 3 out of the last 4 events. Momentum's on our side. 13 points separate the championship. Let's go racing back in Texas.
Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas, and today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Samsung Radio Shack 500. What kind of a track is Texas?
Well, finding the right spot to make a move at this track is tough, and doing it at the wrong time will cost you big time in the form of body damage. A slip up, even for a minute, can send you banging off the walls before you know it.
Texas Motor Speedway saw a couple of firsts in the spring of 1997. Its first race, and Jeff Burton's first career victory.
When you get on a new track, the playing field's a lot more even. It's a lot easier to win when the guy next to you hasn't been racing there for 20 years.
Ricky Rudd has a solid top 10 spot in the standings so far.
He's been working hard this season, and it is paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one to gain some spots.
Kyle Petty will start this race a little farther back than he's used to.
You're right, it's going to be tough for him. You get so used to starting up front, and then you have an off week and you have to start towards the back. Then when race day comes, you feel like you passed 1,000 cars at the end. And worse yet, sometimes you never make it to the front.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Engines are fired here at Texas Motor Speedway. After running the road course race earlier this week on a Thursday, it's time for the 500-miler, the Oval, on Sunday, the big race.
And here's the starting
Less than a week left in the season, guys. This is the final race before Homestead. Next Sunday, the championship will be crowned either Roush Racing or Hendrick Motorsports, but 13 points separate us from Jeff Gordon. It is absolutely our championship to lose. We have the momentum. Jeff Gordon, he might be the favorite, I think. But personally, I think the 99 is. We have won 3 out of the last 4 races. Jeff Gordon has been losing. He's been losing points, guys. We have the momentum. Can we capitalize? Or is Jeff Gordon going to go back to victory lane here at Texas Motor Speedway? Here we go. Green flag. Me and Dale Jarrell on the front row. I'm trying a brand new setup for Texas Motor Speedway, and it looked pretty good in qualifying. I don't know how it's going to do on race trim. The emphasis for this setup is not so much car handling. Sure, I put a lot of that into it, but it's overall speed. That's what I want. Michael Waltrip on the outside, trying to lead a lap for DEI. Texas Motor Speedway is a tricky track, man. 1 and 2 is probably our hardest corner to get around. 3 and 4 were a little bit easier because the AI, for some reason, likes to slow up in 3 and 4. But as you can see, the tires are very loose right now. They're very loose. They're not scuffed. They're not mature yet. You know, it's kind of like cheese. You got to let it age. Well, guess what? You got to put some laps on the good years. You know, you got to get them a little bit roughed up. And then you can really wheel them things around Texas Motor Speedway. This is a track that is still fairly new. I mean, it's only 04, so this track was, what, built in 97, so really not that old of a track, but oh my god, is the car extremely loose down the front straightaway. Going too wide there would put us in the fence. Right now we're leading, man. Absolutely, our goal today is just to finish ahead of Jeff Gordon. We have narrowed the margin down enough that we don't have to win this race. We don't have to. And Dale Jarrett is trying to run the apron line, trying to make a new line here at Texas Motor Speedway. I hope to God our tires start degrading a little bit more because we cannot hold this through the straightaway. If Dale Jarrett gets to my outside, I'm letting him go. I cannot risk the car trying to side draft. It enters low, but it washes up, kind of like Rockingham in 1. But it doesn't have that tunnel turn type of bump, where it really bumps you up the track like Atlanta might in 3 and 4. Texas, though, in 3 and 4, though, it's a lot easier. The AI is somewhat... Oh, good! Man, Dale Jarrett risked it down there. He hit the apron and got loose, washed up the hill a little bit, but guess what, guys? Michael Waltrip and Bobby Hamilton are in the top 5. Dale Jarrett's going to go around us. You can see how loose the race car is, and it is just, oh my lord. I mean, it is spazzing out at this point. It is going crazy. This definitely means we might want to make a slight wedge adjustment when we get on pit road because this thing is so loose in the straightaway. I'm scared to run too wide. Like, I really am. Because I'm afraid we're going to wreck. And I'm hoping these darn tires will age a little bit and they'll quit doing that. It's so aero-sensitive. Dale Jarrett leads a lap, but he's out of championship contention, so that literally means nothing for him. The only thing he can do is just worry about his finishing points result. It has nothing to do with the championship anymore. Dale Jarrett's getting around us. Trying to fight back on the inside. Come on, there we go. Run that inside. We were able to run the inside there. We didn't have to use the apron. I'm going to have to wash up the racetrack and cut his run off. There we go. Tires are still very loose, but they are maturing a little bit. That's going to allow us to be more aggressive in the front straightaway. It's going to allow us to be much more aggressive. Now, we won this race back in 02. We did win this race. Last year, we had a miserable road course race, and we had a miserable oval, and then we had a decent oval race, and then we had a terrible Homestead race. So the Homestead setup from last year, we're throwing away. We're going to an entirely brand new setup at Homestead next week, but right now we can't worry about that. We can't worry about Florida. We got to worry about Texas right now. We have to go out here and just run as hard as we can and just try our hardest to be ahead of Jeff Gordon. That's all that matters. And right now, if we're able to lead the most laps today at Texas by some chance, guess what, guys? That means we gain 10 points. We're 13 points behind, so that could be absolutely crucial. All we got to do is finish pretty much 2 spots ahead or lead the most laps, and we'll be good, and we can practically tie them, and then it'll pretty much just be a shootout at Homestead. He might be there. Yep, he is. I'm going to let him go. I went up way too high there, but it's okay. Me and Jarrett are kind of trading right now. We're having some good stock car racing, shades of Sterling Marlin at Rockingham this fall. Man, we gotta do good here, man. We cannot afford to have an Atlanta night race like we did when we just did not run good and finished 18th. Oh, God, this is going to be dangerous. Ooh, car did not jump up there. Thank you, God. That could have been very bad. We're going to try to move Jarrett up the hill, try to cut his run. There we go. Look at that. I think he made a little contact with the wall. I'm being aggressive today, man. I am going to run as hard as I can, but clean at the same time. And that was clean. He could have backed out of it. I was running up the hill, but I didn't make contact. And we're getting closer to the pit stops. That's another thing. We're getting closer to the pit stop. So are we going to tighten up the race car? I don't know, man. I don't know. If we're in clean air, I'm not so worried about it because the car rotates. That's what's important. It's a long-run race car, and that's what I want. I don't know if it'll be worth it to make that adjustment to the race car and possibly alter the long run because it's going to only get tighter as the car runs. So I think putting the wedge adjustment will help in a short run situation, but in the long run it's really going to be detrimental. So our car's fast, man. I don't want to do anything to it that's going to hurt it. I think we can live with it the first 5 laps of the second run. But man, what a season it has been. If we don't win this championship, we fought our guts out to win it, man. We did everything we could in our power to win the championship. I mean, we've won 3 of the last 4 races. We're leading out here at Texas. If we don't win it, so what? But guess what, man? Our presence are known. You know, we definitely have been one of the hottest cars in the fall. Lap 13 out of 33, pit stops around lap 16, 17, and right now we're kind of pulling away from Dale Jarrett. And that tells me is that the AI is not as fast on old tires. Maybe, maybe not. Or maybe it's just our car is dialed in because the tire's aged. You see what I'm saying? That might be what it is our car's actually dialed in. Because our car is only going to start turning worse and worse each corner. But once we keep this thing planted to the racetrack, keep it, you know, keep it fast, keep it clean, we'll be good to go. Lap 14 out of 33 here, the 500 miler at Texas Motor Speedway. We won the infield race here on Thursday. That was a crazy race, and to be honest with you, I'm very surprised. We actually won that race very cleanly, too. There was minimal damage on that car. It's very hard to win any type of road course event with minimal damage on NASCAR Thunder. That is hard to do. Low fuel, okay. Now, this is when we got to be careful. We got some cats on pit road now. I don't think we have enough fuel to make it yet. I think we got to at least run one more lap. Lap 17 is, let's see, yeah, lap 17 is like the unofficial halfway point. Let's see, I just want to make sure we have enough fuel, man. I really do. Because our car's fast enough. I don't want to throw away this race. You know, I think we're in pit now. I think we're going to pit now. There we go. No damage repair. Keep the car the same. Fill her up. Let's go. We just got to have a clean pit stop, man. There's a lot of cars on pit road, so it's already slowing us down. Just got to get on pit road, get off pit road as quick as possible. Come on, guys. Good, clean pit stop. Let's go. Come on, gas man. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, dang it. Yep, we're going to have a bad pit stop, guys. Come on, man. The championship pressure, man. Good Lord. 17.7. Terrible pit stop. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Out here running for the championship, and you have a 17.7 pit stop. Let me tell you, if this was career mode, I would fire that guy. I would. I would say, look, you're not going to be on my race car at Homestead. I'll tell you that. Unacceptable. We had a 15 car length lead, and now that's probably all gone because we just lost 2 seconds on pit road because some Joe Schmo decides to slip around. I mean, they do, what, 100 pit stops a week? And you mean to tell me you're going to have a bad pit stop during the race? Come on, man. I get it, human error, but this is, you cannot afford to have this, man. This is the premier race, you know, racing series in America. These cats might be pitting. Get out of my way, one car. I'm racing for the lead right now. Now I gotta figure out who the heck's the leader. It might be Michael Waltrip. Who knows? Because he was running up there. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, no, no, sorry, Mikey. Car just, it hit that bump, guys, and it brushed up the hill a little bit, made a little contact. It's okay, though. I'm not worried about it. We got a fast race car, man. Keep digging. Now, who is the leader? Probably about to pass him. Dang it, there is your new leader, and look at the distance. So I'm talking about, guys. It's just, it's so stupid. 2-second pit stop, man. It's going to cost us the win because there's no way we're going to run down that much time. Who's your leader? Dale Jarrett. Of course, Gordon's in second. I'm telling you, man, that everything is on the line. It's championship time, man. This is it. 2 races to go. 1 race after this. I mean, it is getting down to crunch time. And to tell you the truth, it's now on my shoulders now. I have to go out here and try to earn as many spots as possible and stop the bleeding. Because next week, it's going to be one race. If Jeff Gordon wins this race and we finish 10th, we're going to not have any shot at winning the championship next week. Absolutely have to be in the top 5 if we want to remain championship eligible. That is legit the situation right now. Because our pit crew decided to get on pit road and lollygag and cost us 2 seconds. Literally the worst pit stop we have had all year long. 17.3 or 7 seconds. Just call it 17.5 second pit stop. Where everyone else is having 15.3s. You cannot have that mistake on pit road. Absolutely, you cannot have it. Fastest race car in Fort Worth. We already won this week. We won 3 of the last 4 events. And a 17-second pit stop is going to keep us from winning at Fort Worth again. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. You know, you dot every I and cross every T. You know, you hit your marks. You plan your race strategy. You set your car up, and then you get down pit road, and then just some Joe Schmo messes it up. But there's nothing we can do but just try to run as hard as we can and run down Jeff Gordon. That's literally all we can do. 10 laps, coming to 9 laps to go. Good thing is, the top 5 is not far. And we did lead a bunch of laps, so we do have that in our pocket. If we can get around these cats for the end of the race, then we'll be okay. It won't be so bad. But that's the thing, is that we had an opportunity to win this race in the bag, and our car fading more and more. Got 2 Joe Gibbs cats in our way. Really, Stewart, you're really ticking me off right now, Stewart. Please, get out of... Oh, my Lord, Stewart. Oh, goodness. You are out of the championship. You are completely irrelevant in the championship. Let me go, please. I understand you're trying to race for, you know, your own team, sponsors, but I don't appreciate it. A slow car in my way. Trying to fight through the traffic. Stewart's battling back again. Oh my Lord, I can't wait to leave these guys in the dust. Goodbye. There's Jeff Gordon getting passed. I want to get up there and pass him. Screw you. No, I'm actually a fan of Bobby Labonte, to be honest. He's from Corpus Christi, you know, a fellow Texas guy. Lap 26 out of 33 here. You just got to keep digging, man. Just got to keep digging. Tires are worn, but guess what? I am not letting it stop me. I'm after that 24 car. You know, this could be still salvageable. Because Jeff Gordon is fading. The cars are right there, man. 6 laps to go in Fort Worth. The opportunity is not gone. He's on the outside losing spots. Our car is significantly faster. The race win is gone. No question. That's out the window. You can go ahead and throw that away. Whoever's leading is going to have... Looks like Dale Jarrett's going to get the win, but guess what? He won at Atlanta too, so... He's just good at these 1.5 mile events, but I'm not going to let that keep me down. Because Gordon's right there. 13 points separates me and Jeff Gordon for the championship entering Texas. The final Texas oval race of the year. And now we're underneath Dale Jr. Come on, man. We got a few laps to play with. If we can get up to 2nd place, this would be huge. Come on, come on. I got to get around Ryan Newman. Setting him up. Get out of my way, Newman. Ryan Newman has been known to block. I didn't mean to put him in the fence there, but I don't appreciate him blocking. I'm going for Jeff Gordon. I want to get around him. You know, I'm trying to win this championship, or at least have a shot at it cleanly, but I got to go for it. The opportunity's there. You got to capitalize on it. Coming to 3 laps to go. Oh, Lord. Come on, come on. Dive it on in there. There we go. Now, can we run down Marlin and Kenseth and looks like Mark Martin? Can we run down these cats? The race win is gone. Dale Jarrett's gone. That's a fact. But guess what? We're ahead of Jeff Gordon. So now we possibly, if he has not led a lap this race, we would be the race leader. Or not, excuse me, not race leader, points leader. Because now we're 1 spot ahead of him. And we've already led a lap, so that's what, like 10 points right there. And if we get around Kenseth and company, that will be even more. You know, we rebounded from a bad pit stop, and we might be able to actually make this a very good day. We got to get around these guys. The points are right there. I want them. Get out of my way, Kenseth. Move them up the hill. You're my teammate. You should be showing a little bit more respect. We're trying to win a championship, you know? There we go. Get around them. Now we got to get around Sterling Marlin. Diving on the corner. Sailing on in there. On to Mark Martin. Come on. We can get Martin. We can get him. This is getting crazy, man. Championship, the pressure, the points, everything, the scenarios, what's got to happen at Homestead, everything coming down to the wire, just like last year when we lost the championship in the final race to Sterling Marlin. Come on, I want that extra point right there, man. I want that extra points. Come on, Martin. Slow down, please. Ain't gonna be able to get him. Just not enough. It's okay, though. We'll get third. Yep, car's going to get tight. It's going to kill the momentum. He's just going to be able to get back to the throttle and putt-putt. It's okay, though. We're going to get third place at Texas. I will take it, guys. I will take it. Oh, my Lord. I had to run 33 dang near perfect laps, and we got third. Dale Jarrett wins the Texas 500. I am worn out. Oh my goodness, guys. I am worn out after that race. Like, legit. Like, I had to run 33, like, concentrated, dang near perfect laps to be able to hold off a top 5 and to be able to run them down, man. But look at it, guys. Jeff Gordon 6th, we're 3rd, man. We have officially passed Jeff Gordon for the points lead. Dale Jarrett wins the race. He gets the most laps led, you know, big deal. It doesn't matter. Mark Martin, Kenseth, Burton, 3 top 5 cars for Roush Racing. Jeff Gordon outside the top 5. Johnson gets another top 10. He's been really hot this season. Man, what an event. Holy cow. I'm not even worried who finished in the last spot because Jeff Gordon, I believe, has lost the lead because we are 3 spots ahead of him, and we led a lap. So, did he lead a lap? Did Jeff Gordon lead a lap? No, he didn't. So, awesome. We are officially the points leader. 1 race to go. It's practically a position ahead or a position behind is going to decide the championship next episode. You're not going to want to miss it, man. Tune in next time for Homestead. Season 3, championship on the line, 2004 Winston Cup title. It's going to be crowned to Jeff Gordon or Jeff Burton. Holy cow, 35 races down, 1 more to go. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. It's going to get crazy, guys. It is going to get crazy. Here we go. 1 more race to go. Homestead. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one. DIECAST Buffet, signing off.